Everyone, it's Sally Estlin from Self-Empowered Lifestyles. Woohoo! How is your day or evening going? So I'm getting very excited because I'm off to Darwin tomorrow with the twins and one of their friends, and we're going bush next week. So there's no technology, there's nothing, and I'm very excited about that. Woohoo! When was the last time you had even 24 hours free of internet, mobile, any Wi-Fi, anything, just where you just had to turn off because you couldn't touch anything? I was saying to my friend, I think, on airplanes, that's sort of one of the times, but even then you still get to like watch stuff and watch movies and things like that. But yeah, imagine just going completely off everything. Woohoo! Off grid for sure. So what do I need to know today? Please show me the way. So once again, we're gaining some clarity, insight, and direction about where we're going. Either today in life, we might be at crossroads, but just gaining some direction out of it. So I thought I'd start with the new beginnings deck, because I thought, let's push ourselves. I've got holiday starting, so that's new beginnings. Here's the card that's just shuffling out, and it says, how expressive am I about my thoughts? Ooh, our thoughts are so powerful, as you know, but do we actually allow our thoughts then to come down into the throat chakra and speak our truth? What is it that you're thinking? When you say to people, just want to tap in there. I can see that you're thinking, but you're not saying anything. How expressive am I about my thoughts? Because when thoughts are just stuck in there, they just get stuck, and sometimes they need to come up and out. That is the power of communication. So even journaling up and out, that's why journaling is so powerful. I've got my journal up there, the Wellness Mindset Journal, 30 days to help create some new patterns, because it takes 21 to 28 days roughly to create a new pattern. And just bringing things up and out is really powerful. Not even having to express it like in a verbal way, just powerfully pen to paper, writing it down. You're bringing that energy that's contained up here out and giving it some more airplay, some more focus. So how expressive am I about my thoughts? So I, like, for example, on my phone, when I walk, that's when I get a lot of stuff that downloads. And so I just tap it into my notes, my phone, so that I've got some sort of record rather than it's just being stuck in here. It comes and goes. Just like, express your thoughts, write them down, or speak them out to friends. If it's, just ideas, I think very powerful, just jot notes in your phone, just things that come. That I get downloads all the time when I'm walking in nature. It's when I'm connected, when I'm balancing my energies and doing, that whole left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain. You're just balancing, bringing down your nervous system, you're settling it down. Very, very cool. Alrighty, next deck I thought we'd pull from is the growth deck. Woohoo! I'm excitement. I've been so exhausted. I don't know about you. I was just on another meeting and said, how are you feeling? She goes, yeah, I'm stuffed. And she go, yeah. It's just like, I'm just feel like, I don't know, energetically, let's just see what happens. But once we get to we've got 3 more days to go till the end of the year, and it's the financial year here in Oz. So, all that sort of stuff, closing off the books for the year, and then we get it back into tax. Oh my God, let's not mention that word. But I just energetically feel like we're all exhausted. We're sort of hanging in for the finishing line, if you like. So let's see which card is going to come up here. That card, yep, here goes. That's why there were 2. I'm thinking, what's wrong with these cards? And that's because 2 came out. Alrighty, what am I doing that I know is not good for me? Oh, what is it? What's the first thing that comes in? For me, it's just like not resting. It's just like doing. And I've got to practice what I preach. You've got to be more of me, not do more. So that's why I'm going away. What am I doing that I know is not good for me? What is it? Like staying up too late, you just get caught up with Netflix or something, or I don't know, not drinking enough water. Someone I spoke to yesterday, it's like, oh, I don't drink enough water. And I said, it's not that hard. Like, it's easy. Like, if you just get it into a routine. So what is it you're doing that you know is not good for you? And this is a time just to, close the door. We've got 3 more days, and then just start afresh from the 1st of July and go, yeah, okay, let's just set some new goals and just stick with it, because simple, small steps, just writing it down, and just go, yeah, okay, I think I'm going to change that. So it's time for change. It really, that is, oh, here we go, downloading time for change. So this is just finishing off, closing the door on some old things that you don't want to carry forward into the second half of the year. This first half of the year was about setting and foundational. And I've said that all along, that this is a year beyond our wildest dreams, but you have to do the work. You have to do the setup. And this first half of the year is about doing the setup. And I tell you what, I've been setting up left, right, and center. So just watch this place, life. Alrighty. Now, why do I think this is happening? Oh, that was the back end of that one. So what am I doing that I know is not good for me? And why do I think this is happening? Why am I allowing these sort of unhealthy, bad behaviors or whatever it is, bad habits or whatever it is? Why is it doing it? For me, it's just like just trying to fit everything in before I go away and just going, there isn't any time, but really there is time. This is a prime example. So I've got a really tight to-do list this week where there's really no room for error. And so I don't know, what is it, Thursday today? And it was Tuesday. And I had, I don't know, 50 million things to get done. And it was just write this article and do this blog and blah, blah, blah. And I just had to go and get some shoes or some socks or something for the hikes. And then it ended up that, a quick 10-minute visit ended up taking 3 hours, get through traffic, getting to the shops, and then had to go to the shops for something else. And it was on my to-do list, but it wasn't the top priority, when you prioritize stuff. I tell you what, just having that 3 hours away from the computer and all the stuff that was there, I let my brain go. I thought, you know what? Don't try and fight it. Like, just go with it. It is what it is. You can't get everything done. I took the pressure off myself, but that was so good to get out of the routine of going busy, 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 busy. And I just walked away. I'm going, doesn't matter. And it was so good. So what I was doing that's not good for me was just kept going and going and going. And so giving myself that break, just cutting that energy and cutting that routine was amazing. So why do you think you're doing the things that aren't good for you at the moment? What's your reason? Because mine was just like putting too much pressure on myself to get shit done. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. And I think I'm going to experience that next week when I can't check my emails and can't check my messages and blah, 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 and can't post. It's just like, it is what it is. And, that will be a really good reset, because it's hilarious. I read my own cards and as well, and I kept getting the same card 4 days in a row, and all it says is rest. And I think, is that not a message? Like, that certainly is a message. Okay, I'm thinking a little bit of inspiration. So I hope this is all making sense. But, anything that you're thinking of, jot it down in your phone, on a piece of paper, in a journal. Journals like that is a really very, very powerful for expressing your thoughts. And it doesn't have to be in words. You can do doodles, it's just like very, very important to express what you're containing up in here. Alrighty, next one is the inspiration deck. Let's see what's coming up. Alrighty. Ooh, here we go. This card is coming up and I'm just feeling a bit weird about it. So let's see what it has to say. The world is ready for your unique gifts. And it is so true. This is once again another reminder to stop doing so much and just being, because your unique gifts shine when you're totally embodying your frequency, your vibration, your energy, in totally embodying that as your own personal radio station. And as I keep saying, you get into that zone, that's your comfort zone, where you're in alignment and flow, and where you just feel comfortably okay in just being you, and you allow yourself to be the beacon of love and light that resonates out. And that is your uniqueness. That is your essence of you, right? So when you're in that space, that is your uniqueness that goes out, and people are just drawn to that, and the world is ready for your gifts. So the more that you can just be in alignment and flow, tuning in and embodying your entire own radio station and just turning up that dial so that people can hear it, right? And they resonate and they go, oh my gosh, I really like that tune that they're playing on that station. And people start tuning in. And that is when people will be drawn to you and your uniqueness and all the gifts that you have to give. Woo, very cool. Okie dokie, let's just see what's coming up. This final lot from Diamonds Within deck. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. Woo. Don't we all know about pressure? Like, oh, this card. Oh, there's actually two of them once again. It's like double yokers again. Let's see. Oops, cards are just flying everywhere. So 2 messages here. The first one says, I'm becoming more and more ready to give and receive unconditional love every day. Okay, that has been a theme this week. The core issue for every single person on this planet is tapping into unconditional, where there's no conditions attached, to love and unconditional self-worth, valuing yourself. So I'm becoming more and more ready to give and receive unconditional love every day. And that is about to yourself and then to others, but give it to yourself. We're perfectly imperfect, accepting you for who you are, just warts and all, perfectly imperfect, and just like go, be comfortable with being you and receiving that love for yourself. Remember, I say roll your shoulders back. It opens up your heart chakra and allows more love in for yourself. And then you can give to others, but you can't give to others if you're not giving to yourself. So these cards are just saying you've got lots of creativity getting stuck up in here in thoughts. Bring them up and out, journaling them, or put them in your notes on your phone or whatever. Have a review of what are you doing that's not good for you. Are you being too busy? You're not drinking enough water. Look at all levels on your mind. You're overthinking. You're having negative thoughts with your body. You're looking after yourself. You're exercising. You're drinking enough water. You're eating good food. Like everything's balanced, 80-20. Of course, we're not perfect, but that's okay. But then why are you having these unhealthy thoughts or habits or actions? What's underpinning it, so having a look at what's really going on at a deeper level. Just a reminder that the world is ready for your unique gifts, and that's when you are just in alignment and flow, just being comfortable with being you, and you're also giving yourself a lot of unconditional love every day, more and more, building up that tank. So the final card that came out with this one was, I'm easily letting go of all judgment towards me and others, because that's when miracles start to happen. Oh, yes. How's my mantra? Let go, step up, be more. Let go of judgment of yourself and just allowing yourself to be okay with being you, right? I'm easily letting go of all judgment towards me and others. So just let that go. Just let it go. Step up and just be more of you, because that's when miracles start to happen. So these cards are actually very, very good today, just in lots of guidance. Reminder to express your thoughts, like bring it up and out, because that's your creativity, and that happens first thing in the morning when you're still in that, is it alpha state, when you're waking up in that sort of dreamy, just getting up state for about 20 minutes. The creativity is flowing. So just don't do your standard emails and all that sort of stuff in that first 20 minutes. Allow these thoughts to come through and then jot them down. Then look at your habits, of the more unhealthy habits on your mind, body, or soul level. What am I doing that I know is not good for me? Is it about thoughts in the head? Is it about your actions? Is it about your body, not moving it, not hydrating it enough, not fueling it with nutrient dense food? Why do you think this is happening? Look at it, the underlying reason, like what's the cause of these things? Is it tiredness? Is it exhaustion? Often those are two of the key drivers. And then remember that the world is ready for your unique gifts, because you are, uniquely you, and just allow your essence to resonate and shine. That beacon of the beacon of love and light, where it just resonates out, and people are drawn to that like moths to a flame when you're just being authentically you. And everybody loves authenticity and being genuine, right? And just remember you're becoming more and more ready to give and receive unconditional love every day to yourself. Like that is the core thing. If you can boost up that tank, fill up your cup of unconditional love for yourself, and then you can give it to others as well. And remember, you are easily take that on, easily letting go of all judgment towards yourself and others, because that's when miracles start to happen. Oh, great cards, guys. So hopefully I'll get in tomorrow before I go and jump on the plane. And with that, I'm complete, and I'll catch you later. Bye.